Okay, another software review. This time it's a fake DOS screensaver bundled with WhenU save, which is the advertising crap from long time ago. So save all along. A free of companion is included with fake DOS inscribe and includes search bar to provide you with contextually relevant offers and information, include search results as through the internet. In short, it will send pretty much all the content you search on the internet. So the keywords, the website content, your unique ID, and so on and so on. And it's used to uniquely identify your computer for and to give you some specific advertisements you would like. And generally, it just offers you crap for some shitty weather and search bar, which is useless. And this is the actual license agreement for the actual program, which includes the WhenU agreement and the agreement from RelevantKnowledge. It mostly shows all price and whatever crap, so I won't show all of that anyway. Moving on, let's install it anyway. Ugh. Well, it failed, but I think that's only for some advertising software, not the actual program. So it should finish just fine. Okay, we're done. So let's check it out. Screensaver. That's the fake DOS. I'm not starting here. That should be probably some sort of pop-up or just accidental. I don't know. Let's see the settings. Yeah, the settings or config. Fake DOS. Okay. So you can't configure anything. So let's check it out. So C drive, delete C drive, how to execute batch, move all text files to txt files, delete the configuration file config.sys, some variable crap, I don't know, some batch crap. So copy all files to the floppy disk for backup. Actually that's hack. Oh god. It just writes all random comments, so it doesn't write like specifically. So yeah, what else? So we can format the hard drive, we can hack the config.sys file, we can include the device for spy cam, even though if you don't have a cam, that shit will work anyway. Ooh, what else? Call prep what? So setting the environment variable or just variable, then again that calling and then copying all the files to the floppy drive, then copying all work files for text to floppy drive, then again loading the spy cam, then copying the to backup again. Oh my god, hack the sys file again, include the break option is actually to toggle the Control C to terminate the program if it's still running in background or not in background, in front. Okay, label A virus again. Ugh. Why I'm trying. Dusky like clean up dir. Oh, I don't know what the hell it does anyway. Okay, copy again. Well, the MVP should be work perfect. I mean, I'm not sure. Okay, cd set again. Find it old. That doesn't even work in actual DOS. Delete C everything, like delete system32, what's on later videos, break on again, and we copy blah blah blah, hacking again, setting the temp again, the temp variable, deleting out the exact batch file again, checked for viruses. Oh, so it's checking for viruses. I don't have any viruses on this virtual machine for now, but it did find some. That and it checks again. Whoa, how much is it now? Now it's 3. Before it was 7, now it's 3. Whoa, what logic? Win. Whoa. Maybe even if it's a shortcut for actual, it's a command to load Windows on Windows 3.1 and Windows 95 and all Windows 9X on all the Windows. For now, it looks like it's, you're calling it the software a win or not as a failure. So CDG, oh. And it seems to repeat the random comments all this time. Not sure if there are some other types, actually some other comments, but for now we have seen most of it. Okay, now just wrote the path to Windows system, nothing else. Windows. In short, this is quite shitty screensaver because it doesn't use the actual font on MS-DOS prompt. The second is the color is wrong. Another thing is it doesn't fit the whole window, whole screen. What else? It uses some wrong comments. It doesn't even apply actual comments. What else? It checks for viruses and it doesn't actually detect the proper amount. It writes the check virus check 2 times and once it's 7, now it's 3. Oh. And yeah, it doesn't even find files. There are still some comments, but we'll have to wait until it becomes anyhow smarter, which is not. There's a directory command, so it will list adf.txt, duststuff.exe, ufo.exe, bob.txt, jeff.txt, build.doc, fred.sys, and ball.screen, str, g, Bob, Jeff, Bill, and Fred. How generic. I'm not. Yeah, it's quite dumb to call your system file as Fred. There should be still some comments, but I don't know when will they launch. Will they even launch? That's the question. Or maybe I should just try again. Okay, let's see again. Actually, we'll check it out in system. This is VVSN, which is actually WhenU save now, if I'm not wrong. They used double V instead of W. Let's just check the configuration file for this. This is the WhenU save. Let's open it with Notepad. So what do we have? Page for installation, file name, attempt status, the next attempt, and the actual unique ID for this machine, bundle ID and package ID, and a command line to probably to launch the screensaver, but I'm not quite sure how it will work. If I try to run it like this, nothing happens. Well, this is it. Actually, that's just... How is that? Oh, that's actual installer for this, which is the WhenU save. Is this view on that? Hold on. Yeah, it's WhenU save now, even though it's W, not W. But no actual screensaver file. Wait. Let's go back. And check this. Oh, that's... So the fake DOS screensaver should be here. But there is nothing you can do. Actually, wait. I can't even test it directly. So that's fucked up. Okay, let's go back and see if we can catch some other special comments. We have seen the... no, we haven't seen this one. Does history to save comments.txt. That should save the file, some the output to the actual file, if I'm not wrong. So again, copying to work to this drive, hack the sys file, copying again, then hack the Windows, labeling a drive as virus again if it is that, hacking the sys file, config again. Oh my god, is there anything smart you can do? Literally nothing smart in here. At least that's free. Imagine that's a paid software. Then that will be like you order some sort of pizza and you get just the topping, not without the actual bread. Actually, just the topping, nothing else. Just the topping. Not even the actual... Why do I have to explain that? Come on, give me something else. Okay, if it does now, then let's try again. There should be something still. I know there is something. This is so slow, even slower than actual MS-DOS back in the 90s or 80s or 70s. I have forgot the actual date. This thing has deleted the C drive so many times that it still manages to use some other files on the actual C drive. Whoa. It even tries to hack the actual files and it still deletes them once again and again. And then it moves to D drive and it doesn't do any shit over there because it all does over commands for C. Oh wait, now it tries to hack something. Hack program activated and now it pokes system information. System information is poked and hacker program is terminated. So what the fuck was that? Seriously. So it hacks into the system, like poking in general, and that's it. Nothing else. Like it's a Unix system. And it's still shitty. It's still junk and whatever. And still not quite sure what else to speak about because it doesn't do anything else. Keeps looping the same comments. It doesn't generate it quite well. I know if you guys could make an actual batch screensaver which is like 10 times better than this, but rather don't because that's skittish enough even for this. Although I would rather suggest that you make some sort of game in C or C++ or in Java or on Python. Again, hacking and still nothing. Yeah, well, once again, let's try. Maybe there will be something else now. Or maybe not. This will take a while. Okay, I'll stop talking unless it starts with some other comment, so enjoy the screensaver for a while. Oh, open internet connection, dialing, upload, see, all work to www.freewindowsgames.com. Uploading. So that shit actually uploads all your work to their shitty site. Whoa. Why the fuck you would have some sort of screensaver which actually tries to upload all your work to their actual website, and in addition of that it will delete all files on hard drive. Whoa. What the fucking logic is that? Okay. That's pretty much probably all comments now. I was waiting on this one. So I'll leave you to watch this for probably 5 minutes or less, or as much as I don't like to watch this anymore. So enjoy it for a moment. Nope, I'm sick of this now. That's it. That's literally it now. Let's get rid of this. This thing. Yeah. Okay, it's gone probably. More or less. Unless it's... And it didn't left this shit still. Whoa. Okay. So, another lesson. Don't install anything what comes bundled. Or at least try to get rid of the bundled crap. And get rid of the actual software if it's so shitty. That's it. Bye.